Atma Namaste, precious person, and welcome to another magical Monday with me, Avril Q. Now, today in today's video, we're going to talk about 10 big habits that can change your life in 2023. And I'm a conscious creator, so I'm consciously creating my life right now, getting ready for 2023. And I want to share with you 10 powerful habits that I've picked up from a lot of my mentors, from Jim Quick to James Clear to Frog to so many other mentors who talk about the power of small changes. Now, I want to invite you on this journey with me so that we can all grow together and spread the joy, spread the message, spread the abundance by becoming abundant ourselves in all areas of our life. So, if you haven't read the book Atomic Habits or Tiny Habits, they're two different books by James Clear and by, I don't know what his first name is, but his last name is Frog, F-R-O-G. Please pick them up. And you can even get synopsises on these books on the internet. Now, I've come up after going through these books and after listening and studying with great mentors from Tony Robbins to Bob Proctor to Brendan Burchard. I've really come up with these solid 10 habits that are really going to propel me forward. Because there are so many things that I can do, that I should do, that I could do, that I must do, but I've chosen these consciously because I know that they're going to serve me because I've been thinking about them for about 15 days. And I want to share them with you because I want 2023 to be one of the best years of your life, because I'm starting a brand new course called Conscious Creation, and there's going to be more details to follow in the next 2 weeks before the new year so that you can jump in on the course at 50% off. How's that for being a subscriber and for being loyal to me and for helping other people? Because I know so many of you have been sharing this channel with others, and my channel has been growing organically in small steps, but still growing. Okay? So let's talk about these 10 mighty but tiny habits. The first one is attitude. Your attitude is going to dictate your success or your failure in 2023. Now, when you are in a negative state of mind, when you have a negative attitude towards yourself, towards others, it only pulls you down. Because energetically, they've actually measured people with this kind of a machine which was invented by a Russian scientist. I'm actually going to find out the exact name and I'm going to put it in the show notes below, because I want you to be informed that whatever I talk about on this channel is backed up by research and science. It's not some woo-la-la, la-di-da-di assumption stuff that I talk about. Whether it's energy, whether it's the mind, whether it's your physical health, whether it's your personal development, whether anything that I talk about, energy therapy, it's all backed up by science, because I like to marry Eastern wisdom, which has stood the test of time, especially from my country of India, and Western science, because both of them, when they come together, it's a marriage made in heaven, blessed by the universe. Okay? Anyway, so attitude will dictate a lot. Look at your attitude towards things that disturb you, things that make you happy. Look at your attitude towards your job, towards people, towards your spouse, towards your partner, towards your parents, your in-laws, your children, people who work for you, the domestic help, people who work with you, your superiors, your subordinates. Look at them in all, look at these people in all areas of your life. Your relationships will show you what your attitude is. Fix that attitude. Nothing is broken. Everything can be fixed. You've had a little bump in the road. Now I'm telling you about attitude. Correct your attitude. And you will grow into this. Small things. Make a 0.5%, 1% change. If you notice your attitude is not what you'd like it to be, change it. Start with yourself. Notice what your attitude is towards yourself. When you make a mistake, when you think about regret, when you think about how you speak, how you think, how you feel, how you act, change those. And when you change those, you'll automatically find that things around you are beginning to change. And things around you are beginning to, look up, look better. Because your energy, your energy is permeable. And your energy affects others, others affect you. I've spoken about this in the energy series. I'm going to tag the video up here. This energy is permeable, right? So when the energy is between you and other people is permeable, that means you're absorbing theirs, they're absorbing yours. So your attitude will affect them, their attitude will affect yours. But if you constantly put out a positive attitude, like attracts like, according to the law of attraction. And this is what we're doing consciously. We're creating what we want. So like attracts like, which means that slowly other people's attitude towards you will become more positive and what you want it to be. Okay? Now, speaking about attitude brings me into the second one. Have the attitude of gratitude. Now, I know everybody talks about this, right? Everyone, from spiritual masters to personal development gurus, to your school teacher, to your mother, to everyone, right? But do we ever practice it? So here's my simple gratitude practice. Take it or leave it. Adapt it, make something your own, but just listen to what I'm saying. It'll just take maybe a minute. When I wake up every morning, I put my hand on my upper heart chakra. So my heart chakra is between my breasts. So is yours. It's between our breasts, whether we're men or women. And the upper heart chakra is between the Vishuddhi chakra and the heart chakra. So it's right here. I put my hands on my upper heart chakra, because this upper heart chakra is a new age discovery, and it's a new age chakra. And it is responsible for protecting you, for protecting your vibe, for protecting your intention. And it also allows you to set an intention, to disconnect from people, to connect with people. So you can cut cords, you can enable cords. So I put my hand on my heart every morning and I say this: thank you, my upper heart chakra, for protecting me while I slept. And thank you for sustaining energy in my body, in my heart, in my soul, so that I can see this new day today. Bless me with light, with love, with forgiveness, and with abundance. Bless everyone who thinks about me, and anyone who I think about, may they be blessed. Help me throughout this day to do my best, and so it is in full faith. And then I rub my hands and feet together, the soles of my feet and my hands. I cup my eyes, I warm up my eyes, and then I wake up out of bed, sit and start my 1 hour meditation. I do a Vipassana meditation every single morning. I do another meditation. It could be anything, whatever I've come up with, maybe at 3:30 to 4:15 in the afternoon. But these two meditations are very important for me. Okay, be grateful for things like your bed, a blanket, a glass of water. Be grateful for the small stuff. Don't sweat the big stuff. The big stuff will come. Okay, so the second one is gratitude. The next one is forgiveness. You can't be grateful for anything in your life if you haven't forgiven yourself for your past mistakes. People always ask me, why is nothing shifting in my life? I'm doing everything you tell me. I have these weekly sessions with you. I'm on this cohort with you. I've heard you speaking on Thinking Thursdays. I've done this, I've done that. I've heard you on a podcast. But why is my life not shifting? Because I'm writing down and I'm following whatever you're saying, but my life is not shifting. And then I talk to them about their past, because I'm a therapist, right? I do energy therapy. I teach you how to be the energy architect of your own life by understanding your energy through your feelings, which you experience in sensations and through sensations in the body. You can be an energy architect. I am an energy architect, and I teach energy architecture. So when I ask them about their past and how they feel about a certain thing in their past, there it goes. A blame, a shame, a guilt, a regret. You can't move forward if you have those. Believe me, I was a victim of sexual abuse. I was a victim of rape. I was a victim of marital abuse. I was a victim of so much of abuse in Bollywood. And I thought that by saying I forgive you and letting it go, it was okay. But it didn't help. I had to literally work with healers, pranic healers, Reiki healers, somatic healers, to free myself. And through them I learned that the body stores all this in every cell of the body. All the trillion cells you have in your body have memory. And so when we do energy therapy like EFT, pranic healing, cellular therapy, subconscious reprogramming, we reprogram every cell in your body. So go back into your past. Reach out to me if you need to let yourself go of that baggage. Reach out to somebody else who's a healer, therapist, who you trust. This is not a coaching subject. It's a therapy subject. because this is emotional and heart trauma. So reach out to a therapist, an energy healer or somatic healer who can help you. Okay? Regret is the next one. So we've come to attitude is 1, second is gratitude, third is forgiveness, fourth is regret. I'm only going to do 5 today, okay? Regret. Don't have regret in your life. Now I know I've kept this as a separate one because I have had so many regrets in my life about my marriage, about certain relationships, about my failed stint in Bollywood because I couldn't please men. I couldn't accept their invitations to the casting couch, and so I lost out on a lot of big projects, movies, music, because I was and I still am extremely talented as an actor and a musician. But for me, I couldn't do that. And I didn't have a manager who was able to get me work without me having to please people. So I had a lot of regret about that in my past, right? And I used to keep thinking, if only maybe I should have, maybe I could have done it once. And that was driving me insane. And when I started my spiritual journey, I realized that coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's all BS. I was not meant to be in Bollywood. I was meant to be here, talking to you, helping people, changing one person's life at a time, and keeping with my mission and purpose to serve over 1 million people in the next 10 years. Okay? So, don't have regret, because I know how badly it hurt you. Let go of regret. Everything that happened was meant to happen, because if it wasn't meant to happen, it wouldn't have happened. So everything that has happened in your life was meant to have happened that way. And that's why it happened that way. Think about it and let it go. Okay? And now the last one we're going to talk about is new small habits. Now, what do I mean by new small habits? Say you want to go to the gym and you make a New Year's resolution. All of us have made a New Year's resolution, right? I'm going to lose 10 kilos in the next 2 months. And then in the month of January, at the end of January, we have stopped going regularly to the gym. Because we're thinking about the goal, the end of the goal, and we think that we can accomplish so much more, right? We're thinking about the end of the goal. But we're not thinking about the steps that it's going to take. But the steps that you have to take is what's going to make your goal achievable or not. So for example, if you have a goal like I want to lose 10 kilos in 2 months, what is one small change you can make every day? So for me, I removed all the processed food in my house. If I want to eat a cookie, I have to order it. And by the time I order it, the hunger is gone, because it's actually not hunger. It's just a craving. So I don't keep anything in sight. All the cookies, all the junk food that I used to have in my house is not there. Even on Sundays, I don't have junk food in my house. If I need something, I will order it, on an app. And that too, I give myself cheat meals, but very small. So for example, today I had breakfast, I had French toast, and I had a croissant. And that's it. Now for the rest of the day, I'm going to just be very strict with my diet. I'm doing small things. Now I'm building my online school, right? My first course is conscious creation. So every day I spend 1 hour working on that. Now I'm going to shoot my videos. Now I have to shoot my portfolio, right? So every day I'm doing something. I've measured it. I've worked backwards. So small habits, okay? So let's recap again. Attitude, gratitude, forgiveness, let go of regret, and new small habits. Think about 1% change every day, or 1% change every 2 days, 0.5% change a day. Think small, okay? And then you'll be able to take it to the next level. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, so that you get notified when I release my course. It's going to be so affordable. And at 50%, it's going to be, as they say, dirt cheap. So I can't wait to see you next week. Drop a comment below if you've been practicing this coming week, what we've just spoke about, these 5 new habits. comment below, share this video with at least 3 people. And till I see you again, stay true to being you because you matter. And I'm Avril Q.